couple more. As Moses and the children of Israel were crossing the Red Sea, the children of Israel began to complain to Moses of how thirsty they were after walking so far. Unfortunately, they were not able to drink from the wells of water on either side of them, walls of water on either side of them, because they were made of salt water. Then a fish from the wall of water told Moses that he and his family had heard the complaints of the people, but that they could remove the salt from the water and force it out of their mouths like fresh water fountain for the Israelites to drink from as they walked by. Moses accepted the kind fish offer, but before the fish and his family began to help, they told Moses that they had a request. They asked that he return for their help. They and their descendants should always be present in the future at the Seder meal that would establish to commemorate the Exodus from Egypt. Moses agreed to this and gave him the name from which they remain this day. He said, "Go filter fish." Oh, there's more. You want any more of these? You want me to go on?
Yeah, we like
more.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's good. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Okay, we got some. A journalist assigned to a Jerusalem bureau takes an apartment overlooking the Wailing Wall. Every day when she looks out, she sees an old Jewish man praying vigorously, so the journalist goes down and introduces herself to the old man. She asks, "You come every day to the wall. How long have you done this, and what are you praying for?" The old man replies, "I have come here to pray every day for 25 years. In the morning I pray for world peace, and then for the brotherhood of man. I go home, have a cup of tea, and come back to pray for the eradication of illness and disease from the earth." The journalist is amazed. "How does it make you feel to come here every day for 25 years and pray for these things?" she asks. The old man looks at her sadly, "Like I'm talking to a wall." Yeah. So anyhow, I went out one time. I was shopping for vaginas. Now, I want you to know, only guys shop for vaginas for real. You know that, girls. And girls, we don't need to buy one, do we? We have one. Why we don't need to buy one in Second Life? So if they're selling vaginas and somebody buys one, you know that that's not a girl, right?
Okay.
Just so you know, if you wander over to Excite and you see them shopping for vaginas, those are not girls, all right? Just that's
Yeah, especially if they ask if it comes with a user manual.
Yeah, right. And this place was selling the latest 3D vaginas. And I said, "Oh, well, thank God it's not a 2D vagina, because that would be a bitch to penetrate, right?" Anyhow, the sign said the 5 states of arousal, and all I could think of was California, New York, Nevada, Florida. I couldn't think of the 5th one. Yeah. And then I noticed a sign that said you could copy and modify them. No transfer. Suddenly I just blurted out, "You know, you could always make a copy and attach a couple of them all over your body then."
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, yeah. But then I wondered if I would be turned in for abuse for that. So, you know. "Oh, sweetie, you could mod one to fit your mouth," somebody said to someone else when they were there.
Okay.
Anyhow, those are vaginas, yeah. In Second Life. Yeah, we don't see a lot of that anymore, you know. People have grown up in Second Life. Now they just grief people, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. There should be a special section on Orientation Island where these people have to learn how to grief properly.
Amen.
Yeah, I saw one fish bumper sticker, you know, those little fish bumper sticker, and underneath in small letters it said "Smoking cures fish."
Okay. Smoking cures.
It takes a while to get it. I'm sorry.
Oh, I got that one early for a change. Usually on the slow one.
Yeah. So anyhow, so that was good. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of those bumper stickers. I still like all of them. Should we go back to some Jewish jokes? We got so much time.
Sure. Suck it to us. Yay.
What did the black rabbi say at the bris? "Give me some skin."
Oh. Give me some skin.
Sounds like Rabbi cut your pecker off, right?
I speak jive.
Let's cut your.
Oh,
Okay, if Tarzan and Jane were Jewish, these are old. What would Cheetah be? Come on, Dr. Fran. Are you still here? Dr. Fran is gone. She must have found the batch.
Oh, did we lose Fran?
Yeah. If Tarzan and Jane were Jewish, what would Cheetah be? A fur coat. Okay.
I like that.
I was raised in the Jewish tradition, taught never to marry a Gentile, shave on Saturday, especially never to shave a Gentile woman on Saturday. That was Woody Allen.
Never. Huh?
Oh my God.
So a Texan driving through Chicago gets hungry and stops at a Jewish deli. Walks in and announces, "Boy, I'm a mighty hungry now. I don't know nothing about this Jewish food, so you just bring me some good Jewish food and a heap of it." So the waiter serves him quite a little feast, and the Texan eats, and like a hungry Texan, when he's done, he says to the waiter, "Boy, that sure was good. Now, that soup, that was good soup. What do you call that soup?" Waiter answers, "That was matzo ball soup, sir." "That's so," replies the Texan. "Now tell me, what's the other parts of the matzah is good for eating?" No.
Sadly, as a Texan, that's probably true. I can see it happening.
I can confirm that is in fact true.
Another Texan. Yeah, actually, yeah.
No.
Without a problem.
Like a lot of religions, the Jews attempt to carry their beliefs, traditions, and laws into their everyday lives. Even the military in Israel is operated under a strict religious laws. All of their generals have 3 baskets on their desks for their paperwork. One's marked sacred, the other one's top secret, and the last one is, "Oi, don't ask." For a long time, Jewish couples resisted the idea of divorce, but times change. And recently, in Howard County, a Jewish couple had filed for divorce. The woman was testifying and explaining her bad marriage to the judge. She said, "That's my side of the story, Your Honor. Now let me tell you his." Okay, so here's you figure it out. This is another old joke. You guys know these jokes, okay? All right. What's the year this year, Orkin? What year are we in? 57 what? Boy, that's not
Sounds
good
like
at all.
you're having
That
trouble.
was a hell of an answer.
It's Hanukkah. Come on, what year are we in?
Going to the
All right,
bathroom.
let's just go with
Thank you.
67,
Thank you.
59.
Explorer got it. Explorer
What'd she
got
say? What'd she say?
5775.
75, okay?
It's a panadrome. It's also a panadrome.
So, and according to the Chinese calendar, it's like 47, blah, blah, blah. So if you really just do that, it took 1,063 years before the Jews went without Chinese food. These are old jokes, okay? America and Israel struck a deal to bolster each other's armies. The Israelis said they'd like to exchange 3 generals for 3 generals. The Americans agreed, stating they wanted an IDF general to teach tactics, an armor general to teach desert warfare, and a Mossad general to teach espionage. The Israeli generals replied and said they wanted 3 too: General Electric, General Motors, and General Dynamics. You laughing. IRS agent goes into a synagogue looking for a rabbi. "Rabbi," he says when he goes sees him, "Do you know a Mr. Morris Katz?" "Yes, I do," says the rabbi. "Is he a member of your congregation?" asks the agent. "Yes, he is," says the rabbi. "Did he make that $100,000 donation to the synagogue that he claims on his tax return?" asked the IRS agent. "I can assure you that he will," said the rabbi. Man goes to see the rabbi. "Rabbi, something terrible is happening, and I have to talk to you about it." The rabbi asks, "What's wrong?" The man replied, "My wife is poisoning me." The rabbi, well surprised by this, says, "How can that be?" The man pleads, "I'm telling you, I'm certain she's poisoning me. What should I do?" Rabbi offers, "Tell you what, let me talk to her. I'll see what I can find out, and I'll let you know." A week later, the rabbi calls, and the man says, "Well, I spoke to your wife. I spoke to her on the phone for over 3 hours. You want my advice?" The man anxiously says, "Yes. Take the poison, says the rabbi. Now, as we all know, this is the beginning of Hanukkah, and we're just having fun with our whole Hanukkah and what have you, okay? We don't usually do this. By the way, I don't know what Geo is going to call this show, so we get countless people to watch this.
Hanukkah
Somebody has
show.
to come up with a name. What do you think the name is? Yeah?
The Hanukkah show.
No, that's not going to get anybody to watch it.
No,
We have to, you know.
Trying to bring him in, not scare him away.
Let's see.
What's the dirtiest joke we told tonight?
No, we can't do a dirty joke. We just have to do something really interesting, like
Okay.
rabbis take up arms against ISIS.
All right. That's a winner. I'd read that book.
Yeah, a couple preparing for a religious conversion meet with the Orthodox rabbi for their final session. The rabbi asks if they have any questions. The man says, "Is it true that men and women don't dance together?" "Yes," says the rabbi. "For modesty reasons, men and women dance separately. So I can't dance with my own wife?" "No." "Well, okay," says the man, "but what about sex?" "Fine," says the rabbi, "a mitzvah within the marriage." "What about different positions?" the man asks. "No problem," says the rabbi. "Woman on top?" the man asks. "Why not?" replies the rabbi. "How about doggy style?" "Of course." "Well, what about standing up?" "No," says the rabbi. "Why not?" asks the man. "It could lead to dancing."